All right. So if you have a birthday April 25th, then Lisa Lopez would be in your astral portal. So when you are doing birthday decode, you need to look at who born and who passed away on your birthday. So Lisa Nicole Lopez passed away on April 25th, born May 27th. She's part of the group TLC with T-Boz in Chile. Remember the name Chile because we're going to go over Chile a lot because Chile is an attribute for Mama Bridget, and St. Bridget's energy is based off Mama Bridget, which is then based off Mary Magdalene, who has red hair, and so does Judas have red hair. So red hair, 27 in Gematria, and Scottish Rite is going to come out throughout this whole video. Here's Mama Bridget, red hair. Her tribute is Chile, which would be going for TLC Chile. And the other tribute is the rooster. Year of the rooster is 1981. Her other tribute is horse, which is the year of the horse energy. Red hair and the candles on her hat based off of her birthday portal. 16 candles, Molly Ringwald, or Ringwald, you know what that is all correlated with this whole Mama Bridget, St. Bridget, Mary Magdalene energy. Selena Gomez's birthday, 7/22, which is the feast day for Mary Magdalene. So if your birthday is April 25th, then this would all be attributed to your birthday because Left Eye passed away on your birthday. So when you think about Scottish Rite Freemasonry, red on red rituals, so Irish versus Scottish. So Biden is Irish. You have the JFKs, they're Irish. So Wendy's, so think of McDonald's. MC, McDonald's, that's for Scottish. Mac, like a Big Mac, like Mac Miller. Mac is for Irish. So there's a lot of rituals. So when you think about it, think of like this guy right here, Chucky with the red hair and blue eyes, which is only 17%, like Angus Cloud. 17% of people have blue eyes and red hair, which is going with Wendy's. Wendy's is that red-haired energy. Then you have the clown. Reminds me of like when they do blackface for like black people with the red lips in the big afro that's red. It's Pyramid of Ramses. A lot of people from Pyramid of Ramses had red hair. So it's trying to say, you know, like you have black energy, but you're a redhead because you came from Lemuria as a redhead Lilith. It's a long story. Just know that this is all rituals. Linking to Bridget of Kildare. Think about Truth or Dare, you know, Truth or Dare. That's what's going on right now. They're playing Truth or Dare with Chucky dolls and McDonald's dolls and Wendy's dolls. But they're real people because it's based on genetic DNA as well as birthday codes. So think about Ice Spice. Ice Spice has red hair. She's an Orphan Annie. A lot of times they would do bad things to redheads back in the day because they had psychic abilities and they need to know what's up. So in the Dune movie, they take Spice, like Ice Spice, to see the future and their eyes turn blue. They're like psychics. Think about chili powder. Think about chili that I just told you, chili being a tribute. Think about Mac Miller, Angus Cloud, like all this energy is attributed to Scottish Rite Freemasonry. They have to know, hey, we could do a ritual and take people out. We have targets, type of thing. Some of the tributes for symbols of St. Bridget would be like the well. If you ever watch the little girl in the well, the Ring movie, there's the well right there. The serpent, St. Bridget's cross, eternal flame. If you see those, that's for St. Bridget. So looking at Oprah's school right here, look at the layout. This is St. Bridget's cross. This is the cross in the middle of her school. She does a lot of rituals. I've seen her in my dreams before, and I've seen her when I first awakened. So Oprah's involved with a lot of people that do bad things. So they're trying to make her be the fall lady because she's completely clueless, but she's not clueless at the same time. She knows what's popping. She thinks because she's not guilty of doing anything directly that she shouldn't be taken down with the wormhole of bad people she's around. But when you hang out with like Weinstein, all these John of Gods and stuff, and they're doing bad things, and you didn't denounce the bad things, then it's like, you're still part of the problem. So this is her school again in Africa with St. Bridget's cross, the redhead. So double cross. She be double crossing folks. So think about Bride of Chucky. St. Bridget is considered the bride, Saint Bride. That's why the bride of Chucky has blonde hair and like green hair or something. It's like this is the genetic DNA that they always look through with genetic codes and genetic memory. So when they're doing astral assassins, if you have blue eyes and blonde hair and red hair, you're pretty much a target for your energy to be cloning, which is linked to St. Bridget, especially if you have red hair. The feast day for St. Bridget or the goddess Bridget would be February 1st, which is 2/1, or August 1st. That could also be February, when they do, rituals, when you see someone passing away, February 1st or January 2nd is the same thing. Same thing as saying February 10th is the same thing as saying 2/1, because 2/1 is 210. Just zero doesn't exist. It exists, but it doesn't exist. So it's always an anagram of the number. So 8/1 would be 810, or it could be 1/8, or it could be 810. So just know whenever you see like 8 and 1 and 2 and 1 together, like 21 Savage, 21, or 81, 1981, the Rooster, which is, Beyonce. Or you see Chili come up, Chili, 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 left eye, left eye, left eye. It's because they're trying to tell you something. So whenever you see Chili, Kiki Palmer, Usher out, Usher's Haitian, Haitian people, Mama Bridget. So when they bring out Kiki Palmer, who passes away, who was born one day after Aaliyah passes away on August 26th, they're trying to, and she played Chili because they're trying to like get this energy. So just look into St. Bridget. This would be like the energy, the red hair, the symbolic, whatever that cross is and stuff. So just pay attention to the symbology and go watch the Dune movie and think about Zendaya and, the guy that she's a co-star with dating Kylie Jenner right now and him going out, also being in Chocolate Factory. I forgot his name, but Kylie Jenner's new boyfriend who's in Dune. Like that, whenever you see that, know this is what they're conjuring. Also, the Kennedys, there's a Kennedy link in your birthday for April 25th. I've seen all these guys together at his father. So basically, Robert and John were at Joseph's grave in my dream, and they were telling me that a witch had terminated them. But they all have November 20, November 22nd, and November 18th. So they're in the same portal. Basically, two of them passed away in November, which is John and Joseph. Then Robert was born in November. So they're watching him come through. So they talk when he's coming into the realm, they're leaving the realm. So that's how they talk with each other. But during the time where they're talking with each other, that's when I see them together. So John and Robert at Joseph's his tombstone. So just this right here, because the Irish energy, which goes into like the Kennedys, and like this is like their old school information. So this is the Kennedy family information. They're like Irish, like Biden's Irish. Biden's born 11/20, and he does rituals. And so is Robert, born 11/20. Okay, so there's a whole portal right there. So Robert Kennedy had a kid that passed away. He was born June 15th, passed away on your birthday, April 25th. His name is David A. Kennedy. He passed away very young at 28 years old, and he was found dead in a hotel room because he didn't make his way home after missing a plane in Boston. They became concerned, called the hotel, found out he passed away. So that's a whole investigation right there. So you definitely want to go into that because he died on your birthday. So maybe he'll communicate with you what really happened on that day. Because there's something called the Kennedy curse where that whole family got some type of curse going on because a lot of unnatural, very young people passing away in the Kennedy family. Plus the whole Marilyn Monroe thing, and the mafia, and the Irish, Scottish Rite, and the Bay of Pigs, and a lot of stuff with this whole family right here. And then the two that passed away in the plane. So just look into the Kennedy curse. Because your energy will go right into that April 25th when he passed away, and you'll find out a whole lot about what's going on. But you can press pause to read about why it's called the Kennedy curse. So when you go into things, you go into like the Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and that has a lot to do with the Scottish, the redhead, the energy of this St. Bridget. So March 17th, Nat King Cole was born, which is St. Patrick's Day, which goes right into the Irish energy, passed away on February 15th. Mind you, he was a Scottish Free Rite Masonry, and his nephew passed away a couple of weeks ago. His great-grandnephew passed away really tragically in Atlanta. He got terminated really horribly. So basically that Scottish Rite Freemasonry energy still exists down the line with your children. And then their grandchildren and the great-nephews. A lot of energy in that Nat King Cole's, the Adams family, Nathaniel Adams Coles. Here are some more people born April 25th, which makes you the Isis, Osiris, Aries, and Taurus energy, earth and fire. So these people would travel in that realm when they pass away. So Lisa Left Eye Lopez we talked about, David Kennedy, Harry Belafonte, and then we have this woman right here. So this is Pamela Corson. She was Jim Morrison's mate. And basically, they're part of the 27 Club. 27 is Red Gematria. Just look into their stories. She's the one that discovered his body in the bathtub in Paris in 1971, July 3rd. And this is information about the 27 Club, which is people who pass away at the age of 27. I also include the date of 27. Whenever someone passes away on the 27th or born on the 27th, I'm like, you might be part of the 27th Club. So Ordinal 27, Red and Gematria, and these are the different numbers that are associated with the number red. You have Jimi Hendrix being in that, Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse, Biscuit, Kurt Cobain, basically tying to the energy of the Little Mermaid. So the next video, I'm going to go into more about the Little Mermaid and more Scottish Rite energy.